It's time to do the story quest. Make sure I have Twitch open. It's time to do the quests. It's time to do the quests. Oh, I don't want to hear myself. Okay. Let's switch to English because there's a whole bunch of changes. I think I will just do my normal team.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Time to broaden the horizons again. Anything you need delivered?
Okay. Where does the normal quest start? I don't actually know. It starts in Natlan, at the Collective of Funny. Interesting. Did we ever have a main story quest in the Collective of Funny? I don't think we did. I think this is the first time we've actually gone here for this. Outside of Aressa's tribal quest. Ooh, hello, Yansan. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here. Oh, hey, Kochi-san.
I didn't know I was going to come
What are
here.
you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now. All right, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Sounds more like helping you out.
All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols. Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too? I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes.
Yes,
and
true.
there's no real competition in my own weight class.
And that, you know what, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, we just said the same thing. Except for Paimon.
Oh no, don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
Paimon would have to actually touch the ground in order to get into the weight class.
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Iansan's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition. Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet
Something's
back
gonna
at the
happen.
settlement when we're both done. Sure thing. Just leave it to us.
And it's not too far. Very interested to see where this goes, because I have absolutely zero fucking idea how the story is going to play out. After I finish this story, and then I do the other two story quests I never did, because I never did a Scoffy's quest, so I'll need to do that one. And then I need to do Skirts after that. I know I should do Scoffy's because there's a new 5-star food. Because there's a 5-star defense food, I think. Or I think it's another attack food. Okay. It is interesting that there's just a cave over here.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Why is it hiding away here? Look it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natlan is more fearsome than we thought.
Something on the ground.
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that Hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? Huh. The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
To the hibernation chamber on the spaceship?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship?
Oh,
The one that
shit.
brought you to Tibet?
That's
So
the one.
how did that
Hibernation
key show up
chamber.
here?
That
Are you
makes sense,
sure
actually.
you didn't just drop it?
I still have mine. I've always made sure to keep it safe. So we have it on us?
Whoa! Yeah! These look identical!
What?
So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
There are only two of these. One belongs to me and the other to my brother.
Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Oh, wait, no. Descender.
No, alien is still technically the correct word by definition,
But anyway,
but yes.
now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here, then that pillager found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
By extension, the Abyss Order is probably here as well.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Anson's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Anson?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra...
Oh, hey, Anson, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been canceled.
Oh.
So the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Yeah, there it is.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off?
Because it's not just one little section. If we now know that Aether is nearby, it could be a massive amount of the Abyss Order. We actually don't know how big the Abyss Order
Based on
is.
everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
Well, my suspicion is that they are actively trying to make sure whatever they're actually doing is hidden, so they're going to do an actual active attack. That's my guess, at least.
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Malika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
Provide some information on the
Then
Abyss
let's
Order.
head over together.
I do know probably more than most people would. After all, our sibling is the prince. Oh, cool. Then we actually have this as an item. Okay, good to know that we do actually know they came in, like, an actual spaceship. I think most guesses were just, like, a meteorite of some sort. But, to be fair, we know very little of what actually happened at that point. We'll see. I'm just excited to see, because we got confirmation that
Malika!
Kuching is voiced by someone new. Kaylee Mills is still like the voice for most of the legacy content, but the new content that exists should have her, and that means that she should be voiced at some point during this. I'm just not sure if it's this quest or if it's oof, or if it's Skirk's story quest, which I don't know where that happens either.
Oh? Great timing, Yon-san. I was just about to send someone for you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us.
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces
That is true.
for starters. However, this is still a war. So we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
No, if anyone has a reason to be involved with this, it's definitely us. If anyone has a reason.
Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that
Yeah,
is
that's a very personal reason.
indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
Not a fucking clue, dude.
To say,
Not a
they're
clue.
not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Absolutely no fucking idea.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position.
Don't worry, I don't think you can beat him.
Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I hope we get some possibilities on seeing whether or not we can get our sword back, because it's just kind of been gone. I really do hope we get like a version of the Traveler that's like really good. Within the coming months, probably during some point this year, we should be getting Shinejinaya. Probably after 5.8, or maybe if there's a 5.9. I don't think we've had a 0.9 yet. But if there is, all I know is that 6.0 will be finally getting the last version of the Traveler from the 7 elements. And I'm also really excited to see where that goes to in terms of like getting like a new form after that, like a version of the Traveler that's like actually good. Well, I mean, the Pyro version is good, but most of the other Traveler variants are just kind of mid at best. So it'd be really nice to see like a good Traveler, and then have the weapon they have be like really unique to them. Like, it doesn't really work or do anything for most other characters, but it works really well for the Traveler specifically. Maybe they can make it exclusive. Like, it's a story weapon only. and it'll only work on the Traveler. I feel like that'd be pretty interesting. But who knows? I have no idea what's going to happen. That's still like 2 years, maybe more away.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Yeah, let's see where we're going with this now. So we're fighting the Abyss, but I don't see where specifically the story could go after this. At some point, we got to meet Dane and the sibling. I'm just waiting for Dane to show up, because Dane always shows up before the sibling. So, just waiting on that part. Plus, he's in the photo, so he's got to be in the story. Unless they throw in a... Well, I don't think that... I mean, I can imagine someone like Toby doing that, but not Hoyo. Toby would absolutely, like, say something or put something out there and have it be completely wrong. It's Tricky Tony. Also, I'm talking about Toby Fox, in case you're confused.
I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lolly out of the house. Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far.
It's
It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... Well, here I am.
Damn it, they're still on.
That's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh? They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
I just would love to show you some of my work. What's the best way to reach you? Share your screen Instagram. I can give you my Discord. If I can pull up what it is, because I don't ever use it. But this really is just an incredible line. Don't leave me alone about Nitro. Don't care. Alright, it's not like a number anymore. I couldn't... Like, do you mean like a Discord server or just my Discord? I don't really mind sharing my Discord. I forget. How does Discord friends work now? Is it just add by username? Oh, it's just throwing the username. Okay, I see how that works now. That makes more sense. I haven't actually done anything with Discord in a while when it comes to other people. I just kind of do it with a few friends that I have from like IRL, from the server. Come on, I'm supposed to go in between the quotation marks. There we go.
Hey, she's saying your brother has poor taste.
I'm not the only one who thinks that. Baron, I've changed that name a long ago.
What? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order?
Yeah.
I only said that because I was mad.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good.
At least we're finally
Need a
talking
chance
about
to
that.
vent my frustration.
Cause an
And
electro.
not a moment
Oh,
too
I just
soon.
realized.
Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
She's so real.
Say that last part out loud.
Unfortunately, one of these is freaking Electro. Come on. Really? Oh, thank God they actually gave us a sit lolly for this. That makes things way easier.
Get to work.
Come on, let me just quickly break this real quick. Thank you.
Incoming. Hey! With sword
Die.
and shadow. Hey!
Oh, wrong button. I was thinking, I was trying to press left for it because that's the second to last slot normally, but because Sulali's in the party and my brain got confused. That's hilarious.
Much better. That's more like it.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Hello, Kitty.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
Then Chris on Discord, let me go grab that.
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here! The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold!
So now is it going to be yeah. Cool. I still love this thing that they decided to do in Natlan.
Cut to the chase.
Hey! Yeah! Forward! Crush them!
All the healing and stuff. I don't have Natlan characters. For these.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it!
Oh, what? Oh. Got it.
With sword comes shadow.
I see.
Speed of light, the Abyss
That's really annoying.
resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
It's like, why the heck is my ult not working? It's like energy being ripped from me. Oh, hello. Or rather, goodbye. Oh, I switched to one here.
Laline, eat Papa, get him!
Well, can you, like, stop moving, please? It's really annoying.
Cut to the chase.
Warriors, attack!
Wow, the damage with this new set is with this new weapon is actually, like, really good. Second to heal. This is faster than relying on the other healing, so I'd rather do this. There's an Electro one here, so yeah, I just need to get rid of this shield. Okay, well,
Commit it to memory.
Take care of
no, fuck's sake.
with sword comes shadow. You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind.
Okay, can I get my skill back already, please? There we go.
Good. Nowhere to hide.
Try to turn my thank you. Port. Oh, hold on.
You two. Time to end. Hey. Good. Out of my way.
Go! This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Huh.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well...
Huh? Not sure I follow.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
It's the Abyss Order, so yeah.
I'm saying we
Pretty-
don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Yeah, that key is obviously it's got to do something with it. So let me get some actual health. 6K is more or less like the good point because it means most attacks won't just, instantly kill her unless she's being hit by some other bullshit. It's such a weird area to climb up to. I mean, at least these little lips are actually getting some use. I remember seeing these the first time I came to this island or this volcano area, and I was like, "Damn, this stuff's got to get used at some point." There's so many good spots for little, small parts of stories.
And we're back where we started. Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your brother's pocket as he passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing, and that's that.
Huh? Hello. Who the fuck are you?
Thank goodness! Someone's here. No, please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's
Use
wrong
them
with
to
that girl? She must be seeing things.
Good.
Oh no! Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Yeah, there ain't nothing over here.
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Huh? What? Oh.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Interesting. Very interesting. Don't know what that symbol was that just showed up, but okay.
Get to the tape.
You done? You just looked like you were slicing in thin air. It's kind of funny, actually.
You see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself
That's
yet.
a Conrian name, isn't it?
Deardith. Thanks for saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your
That
help.
that is 100% a Conrian name. Like, if it ain't one, I swear. But also, she has completely unique clothing. Like 100%. That doesn't look like any other nation's
No
clothing.
worries.
Closest would probably be
Paimon, and
Sumerian.
this is the Traveler. With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
I never do something so horrendous.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Good idea. We'll take you.
I'm interested to see where this character
Thank you so much.
comes into all of it.
Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around.
Rarely do we have NPCs that are super involved with the main story. Not to mention the main line story, like the actual find the brother stuff. I think the only NPC I can think of that's shown up and actually been important for this stuff was I think that's I'm pretty sure it's only been Tepe, I think, in the entire time that I can think of. An NPC that was like actually like important. Otherwise it's only in world quests.
I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdre?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
What?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior. Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it? You have a brother? Well, then that's it, please. Can you take me to see him?
Not quite.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
I have no idea. I have no doubts. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I have no doubts. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday she is talking about is inevitable. I fully believe that the doomsday is for the destruction of Conria. Like, Doomsday is the destruction. She is from over 500 years ago. And that's why the Savior is our brother. Because she's a being stuck from the past, is what I'm guessing.
Rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Not to mention, the Savior is the one trying to save the Hilly Trolls and stuff, or rather,
This
Conrians.
whole doomsday thing? See? She broke eye contact. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clipped.
Oh, how should I... The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit.
What do you mean, limit?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's, like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime...
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry...
It's also
I'm
the
sure
flowers
I'll
that are
find
tipping
something
me
around
off.
here. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, the flowers on her hair, like her hair pieces, are telling me that it's the same flower we have on ours. I just don't remember. I forget what the name of the flower is. That was all the way back in the chasm. I don't remember.
Alright then. Well, take it.
It's irking me, so I'm gonna go find
We
it.
should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up. It should be actually. Where is it? I think it should be in here. Yeah. Okay. Let me go all the way back to. Should be this. So let's find a path. Black Serpent Knights. I don't even know where I have to go to find it in there. Yeah, well, let's just continue with the main quest then. Oh, achievement. No. All the way back up here. Interesting how we're leaving her in a cave and leaving this far away. Interesting how she didn't actually mention anything about the food and whether she had enough.
Oh, you're back! How did it go?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
I always forget that the phlogiston things are angular because they're crystals. Until this exact moment where I can actually see it up close.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
It's heavily my sibling's fault, so it's the least I can do.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look, but they didn't sense anything untoward. So we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here?
This is like a
Is this
meet and greet.
Like, a meet and greet?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking.
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero? That
Oh my
could be
god.
a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Are you sure? I mostly spend my time alone. You could probably just like come and talk to me. I'm not even kidding. Like literally, we have so much time. We're just walking around.
How can I not be nervous?
Finding where we are is not
If I
hard
say something
either.
wrong, or if my posture's bad.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions.
I'm sorry.
What Paimon guess?
May I challenge you to a fight?
Oh, sure.
How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time?
No, of course not. But I am still on patrol. So please, Great Paimon?
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Obviously, there was obviously some people who would want to fight. Obviously, they stand absolutely no chance, but, you know.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be...
Ugh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler.
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers.
Okay. Well, to each their own.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Paimon wants the logic of...
Ignore Paimon.
Traveler? You're back already?
Why were you were already asleep?
Thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value. What I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right.
I sensed something strange in my dream.
Oh,
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san,
I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For start-
Alright, we get it! Granny Eatsley's...
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Ooh, wow!
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened?
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
She's like, that's some weird ass writing.
That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
I mean, it really... And this, the reason why we don't come across that many other, like, places or settlements outside of, like, the main big settlements, and then smaller settlements that are protected by the bigger settlements, like, this really shows... That's what's really suspicious about the whole, there's a small village out in the middle of nowhere, because the likelihood of like that surviving is next to none. This is the same thing with Amphorius. Why there are no small villages is that any that exist usually aren't able to exist for very long in Amphorius before the Black Tide or something else comes and destroys them. Whether it be the Black Tide or the Strife or the Warriors of Strife. They usually get pretty destroyed by that point, so there aren't that, you know. Oh, apparently Jeremy was trying to call me to get to Eric, apparently. But I don't have sound for Discord. So I can get any calls on my phone. Plus, I already have other sounds playing. So, yeah, the whole tiny area stuff doesn't sound super convincing.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
But that's why I was thinking she's from a different
Whoever
time.
this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior.
To be fair, though, she doesn't know that. I don't think
At
so.
the very least, we should remain vigilant.
Sounds sensible. On that note,
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy.
it's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this courier. Yo. Oh. Does he give it to us? Oh, Wanderer's advice. That makes sense. Oh, all the way back here. Oh, right, because that's where the cave is. Duh. I don't need Kira. So I'll put
It's as good as done.
Kinich in here because it's so much quicker. Especially with both. What is that keeps showing up? What is that symbol? I keep getting that symbol and I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. It keeps showing up randomly.
Here we are. Deirdre Wilst. Oh, so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yanza was right? Maybe she never intended to stay.
She did say she's good at staying hidden.
Traveler, watch out!
That? She's definitely not.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge. Somehow it hurt less than I expected.
That was scary. I thought we'd walk into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
That's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
She already saved my life once.
It's fine, it's food.
For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is the real reason. Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Only takes an hour and a half.
Paimon's getting hungry now, too.
Only takes an hour and a half. I would absolutely say it was me as well.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
It's two favors you owe me now.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
No.
But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
I mean, yeah, but it's the sky itself is still technically fake.
Paimon kinda gets you. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also
I really
not.
treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior.
Also, I don't know why I was trying to think, but I don't have to guess that she's Conrian. Her eyes are Conrian. So we already know she's Conrian by blood. The thing that's confusing me is whether or not she's stuck in time, because she can't be full-blood Conrian from Conria and still be alive. Like, Well, Conrians can still have children, even if they're immortal. They can have children, which is why Kaya is a thing. Like, Kaya has the same eyes, because he's Conrian. But he's, like, long descended Conrian. Like, I'm pretty sure one immortal dude can then have children, or immortal anyone, really, from Conria can have children, and those children I don't think are affected by the curse at all. The question is, where's this village, and how does she still have Conrian attire?
But I could never
Although it
bring
doesn't
myself
have any of
to
the
play
Conrian
with
themes
them.
on it. It is,
Even if the village
I
was my
think, pretty
entire
close
world,
still.
I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out. I'm going to make my world bigger. One step at a time. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now.
Yeah, one day.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monster.
Where? Oh, still in...
Can you see them now?
It is just small amounts of Abyss Order monsters. It's kind of weird. Oh no, that's interesting. Yes,
Still can't see anything.
I love that, dude. It's so cool.
Take.
Stand with me. Speed of light.
Hey, getting stuck. That's the one main issue I have with trying to fight on slanted slopes.
This way, pretty little.
I got him cornered.
No, did not say to use your skill. So I don't know where you are.
Bond is strong. Incoming.
Oh, nailed it. Get to the chase.
Committed to memory.
Speed of light.
Don't blink.
Oh, I'm here.
Nowhere to hide.
Target acquired.
Need to quickly end that.
Claim these souls.
Stand with me. Out of my way. Hey.
There we go.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. I'm on slowly but... you doing all right? Teardith? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You... spaced out?
I was just...
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think? All right. Teardith will be... Huh? Teardith?